No, I wouldn't do that to y'all. Hello everyone and welcome to Vesever story time. Oh man. 17 streams? In fact, boom, here's a poll. Oh man, how excited. How exciting. They wanted me to test polls, so here we go. Here's a poll for you all. Threw it up in the chat there. I think it appears at the top of your chat box. Might last for 3 minutes. How excited are you for the epic conclusion of Danganronpa 2? Thank you, Cave Alert. That's a 10. Oh, your fault. That's the thing, you can't count on the countdowns because there's going to be the different delays between mobile, PC, random other factors that might pop up, all kinds of stuff. All right, now where we left off yesterday was the chapter 6 trial. So without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah. All right, skills. Because I now have menacing focus. Even though I don't use focus. Oh, yeah, I don't care about that. Whee! Nothing. So little skills. I've got like so many skill points and it's just like, eh. You don't have any pulls. Are you on mobile, Nate? If you're on mobile, yeah, that's probably why. Unfortunately, mobile isn't as cool yet. It doesn't get as much of the stuff. Let's get into this trial.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic.
So far we have one. We have one vote. So it does look like it does work. It is out there, so it all works out. I'm pleased.
Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
Huh? This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
Because as far as we know, we're the only ones who have been encountering the oddities that we have been. Just giving them mobile big fart. Yeah. Mobile is rather behind on things, I gotta say. It's true. I'm a little disappointed by that, but it is what it is. Alright, so the poll should be closing. It's looking like we've got the Ultra Despair Girls win as the pretty much the main vote there. Winning by a landslide. World's true identity. If I answer this, it will be true, because it isn't true if I don't answer it. If I don't believe, it could be just as real. And that lie will become the truth. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. Eggman's Gambit. What kind of world are we in? A virtual world. I only got that because those were the first letters. Wow. Virtue. Oh no! Whew. Did it.
I got it.
In the virtual world.
This world. This Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
So now hopefully that'll be the only Hangman's Gambit I have to do in this case.
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world.
No? Oh. It's not going away? Seriously? Son of a gun. It might be extended for a little bit of time there. I'll have to give that user feedback later. to Twitch when they ask me, so how did you enjoy polls? I have to say, it's taken up the entirety of the top of the chat. Like, you can't see bits or anything. And then it's staying along way too long. Oh, it popped off. Gone now. It's gone. I guess they wanted to ensure that everybody had a chance to look at the results. So it probably lasts about a minute or two before it goes away. But valid feedback for Twitch that I can give them now. So thank you everyone for helping me test that out. Looking pretty fly. Thank you, thank you. Had a lovely Thanksgiving dinner yesterday with my family for our Canadian Thanksgiving. But yeah, and then today I just gotta sit back and relax quite nicely. You call me a silly person for only one Hangman's Gambit? Oh.
You get it? It's all just one big game.
Are you friggin' serious?
Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard! Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
Yes.
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now? That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know. The all in your minds trope makes you feel such cruel despair.
Family is doing well. Everybody is healthy, so that's the important part. And then we're looking forward to getting the kids back off to school tomorrow. You only handled kids for so long. How are things on your end?
But who cares? I revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line. 'Cause it's a game.
Then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game.
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game.
We're the only people here.
'Cause it's a
'Cause
game!
it's a game.
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game.
Don't fuck with me! That's not even possible!
'Cause it's
I
a
know you
game!
guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games. So just force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
And for being in a game, they didn't break the many rules. They didn't do any special gaming kind of things. How sad is that?
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make us?
See, that's the question I want to know. So far from what we've kind of pieced together, it sounds like they're the remnants, like they picked them up and they brought them here, of which some of the remnants of despair are also there. Welcome, Phenol. Good, just chilling, talking to a guy like I quite like recently. That's going well. Nice, good to hear. Always nice when things are going smoothly.
Fictional characters.
The Future Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World Program. It's programmed to place the user in a
Matrix.
virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain.
Well, it turns out it's a video game the entire time. And now it's only being revealed to us within this chapter, despite, you know, various points, things pointing to it.
Which means your body still exists in the real world. But right now, you're completely submerged in the game world.
Oh, that's what I've been saying since the beginning as well. I mean, you're led to believe it's something kind of like that with how it opens up, right? Suddenly you're going through a virtual door, static as you're waking up, and so on. Pixels and all that stuff.
Simply put, you're, you know, not aviators, but...
You mean Avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the user's real body.
But we're not just regular avatars, right?
Your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
What did you remove?
Specific thing that was removed from our bodies. He's definitely talking about that, right? Ooh, ultimate talents? I mean, they took out the school memories.
I see.
But it'd be interesting if they just took out their abilities.
Was our school memories, right?
We're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy? Don't talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world. How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap?
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
It's a game! Woohoo! This world is a virtual reality created by a computer program. We can't proceed if we don't accept it. Is believing him really the only thing we can do? Get off.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
Interesting.
What game world? What avatar? I'm a human being with a real body!
I mean, she's not wrong. It's a virtual world where avatars that were created for this world. Don't want to believe something like that, but let's read through all these again. What happened? Well, we just started Epic, so you didn't really miss much. All that's happened is that we started the trial, and Monokuma has said, "You're in a game world!" And everybody's like, "What?" And we're trying to prove it to everybody that yes, we are in a game world. Oh, Chiaki's already been deleted. Okay, let's see where are we at here. Oh, list of subjects? Wait, okay, what are my bullets? Tragedy, the tragedy, killing school life, remnants of despair, list of subjects. Okay.
Your avatar's made of memories from before.
Let's just double check about what this list of subjects says. Everyone's names are written on this list.
But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
See, I could.
What game world? What avatar? I'm a human being with a real body!
I'm thinking it's that time one because this one shows that Hyoko did grow up.
You are the... What does that mean? Your avatars, but your actual... Though you have no memories of your real bodies actually lived that life.
That must be it.
Okay. The only one that really made sense.
Earlier, in the teacher's lounge, I found this strange newspaper clipping.
I figured because we're not trying to say that Monokuma's wrong, so that first one is a red herring. We're trying to agree that, you know, this is what's happening.
There was a picture of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hyoko we knew.
I don't know if you know. Have you missed an episode?
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school.
Trying to remember. You were here with the last one. I mean, the last one that I did was Saturday. Just my normal ones. I haven't done any bonus streams of this. Yesterday I went on a big long one. big long stream where, yeah, I went through a whole bunch of stuff. So not yesterday, but on Saturday. So if you missed that, yeah, you missed a lot. There was a lot that happened.
But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives.
Because I don't
Which
think I
means we've
remember
grown that
seeing you
much
then.
older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you were saying that happened to Hyoko?
Yep, because we were trying to figure out who killed Nagito. So we figured that out. We went through that, and then we started chapter 6 and chapter 0. And back to chapter 6 again. Who killed him? It was Chiaki, but not the way that we thought. It was a total accident. Well, not an accident. Nagito relied on his luck for the traitor to be grabbing the poison bottle. And so, because he put the poison in the fire grenades. So she was the one who threw it. And it broke and so on. So he forced her to murder him. She didn't do it intentionally. But yeah.
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated, Fuyuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
No. Hold on. We didn't know each other before, and we wouldn't have known if we aged or not by looking at each other. Then wouldn't he have noticed the difference? Well, Kuma would have, but did he notice the difference? The only person I can think of is Fuyuhiko, but that's this. I said before, and we wouldn't have known if we aged or not. But oh yeah, Fuyuhiko, because he noticed them before the school life or something, right?
You're the only one!
From his sister.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. You knew
Oh,
Pekko
right,
for a long
Pekko.
time,
Duh,
right?
that's dumb. Yes, Pekko. Right. Yes. I was like, but his sister was during the school life, so that doesn't make sense. I totally forgot about Pekko. She died so long ago. Even though I saw her briefly amongst all the glitchiness.
Yeah, now that you mention it, seems weird. No, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the Future Foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
That long? Pekko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
This is a virtual world, and we're virtual avatars.
Well, I mean, it's true when you think about it. Essentially, you don't realize that much time has passed. Like, when you wake up, things will seem odd to you. It's like, oh, you look different, but okay, and then you'll just kind of roll with it. Especially if you've seen each other for so long.
Are you saying we just have to accept that?
I mean, things change. You grow during the 3 years, but not that much changes.
Can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like. So what do you call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie. Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood. That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room. But in fact, his blood was not being drained. He was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
As expected of Miss Sonia. Your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
State-sanctioned torture. Oh, yeah. I guess you're right. 2 years. During the puberty years, lots could change. That's
If a
true.
lie is a believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth? We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here. So we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Then, the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world.
Pictures. Oh, that's a
Sea,
lovely
that
collage.
beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program. It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think it's real.
That's why, in the end, oh, look at us zoom out. It was all just a creation. That's the truth. Oh, we turned into coding. Classmate is in 9th grade, but he looked like he was 5th grade. Usually did not recognize him. Taller and normal. Oh my. Oh, right. What if none of the characters are real and it's only you in the Matrix? It could be. Originally, I had thought that they were mixing up different personalities and stuff and creating things simulations. But apparently that's not the case. These are actual people. The truth is, it was all a lie. That is this world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
If everything's a lie, then everything's permitted. Truth is a lie.
Who cares if it's a lie?
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
There you go, that's the one. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. Hey, dude. Yes, let's look at all the dead bodies now.
That's right. The killings we were forced to commit were part of some silly game. Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
What were we just talking about, Fuyuhiko? We were just talking about how if you believe you died, you would die. What happened there? Executions.
Oh yeah. Just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life. So you are saying everyone is still alive?
Yeah, that's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma? What's so funny?
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
Don't tell me. You mean...
And that's why the executions and so on were done kind of believably.
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality. And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences death, their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning too!
What?
Then
Just like SAO, yep.
everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead. so I can't say it's a true death, but that's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
He's angry.
Nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Unpopular opinion, so it was actually a decent show. As far as I know, I haven't heard anybody say it wasn't good. Movie called RPG. I have not heard of such a movie.
Future Foundation? The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick game? Everything was their doing?
Yes, but there wasn't supposed to be murder and violence.
Then Monomi and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then they were taken out.
I see. So our real enemy is the Future Foundation.
Just dumb? Now, you have to defend that position. Why is it dumb? Abridged? Oh dear. Abridged is, always leads to good times. We'll leave it at that. Is that it? Is that really it? Oh, cultivation plan, I'm guessing.
The Neo World program was developed by
Oh, hello.
the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. That's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation.
Okay, let's double check this hope cultivation plan. And create true hope. Yep, okay, cool.
I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
Nope,
There's no way they're good guys.
that's what it is.
Then the Future Foundation is truly an organization of evil.
They did not make a killing game. That was not the
The
Future
Neo World
Foundation.
the Future Found. The ones who trapped. It's all the Future
And the enemy is the Future I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
Oh, no? No doubt this is a killing game, right? That's what you're forced to do. Interesting.
The Neo World program was developed by...
Okay, fine, let's look at the Neo World program. Created by the Future Foundation, allows the subject to replace memories from the real world with information. Therefore, it's possible to undo. Okay, maybe it's this one. Yes, after the violence. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the program
The Future
itself.
Foundation. The ones who trapped. It's all the Future.
And the enemy is the Future I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
There we go.
No,
I had the right idea. Just need to be a little bit more specific.
Originally, in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
Then, why is there killing going on?
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
I don't know where you're drawing this parallel to, Nate. Neo? Matrix? What do you... No. Never. No.
Could it be that virus is...
You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Yeah. It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monomi.
Monomi, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
Hey, don't change the subject.
But the funny thing is, when the island was peaceful, Hajime was going nuts. Ooh, is he a remnant of despair? And thus why he was going nuts during when it was peaceful, like, no, this isn't right, no, this is wrong, and then as soon as Monokuma appeared, he settled down a bit. And once things started not being so perfect. Monomi Urasami's role that she had in this world was observer. I mean, she's those other things too. A magical girl.
She was the observer of the Neo World program. Isn't that right?
a lot of men in that Speedo. It sure is. Woo, boy.
That's right! She was an NPC that was assigned the role of Observer.
NPC? What's that?
Oh dear.
Non-player character. A character that's not controlled by a person.
I have to work out a bit more first to be able to fill something out. Well, although you're not really
Monomy's
filling out.
existence was
But...
created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
Please wait! Did you just say 15 people?
You've forgotten how to count. We're 16 people in total.
Yes.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
So the other observer is referring to that person. Yakuya, yeah.
See,
Got the fat. I mean,
aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was Monomy, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
So you're saying she was just a program? And she didn't actually exist in real life?
oh, I can hear Hifumi breathing heavily over my shoulder right now.
Then she wasn't human?
She didn't exist at all? Not human?
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive. Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive. Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character.
Shut up!
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character. She was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
Apparently, there's studies and whatnot saying that the odds of us being a simulation is actually higher than this world being real, or something like that. Whereas accidents of source data. World Ender.
Now that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
World Ender is an ending the world of despair that's out there, I'm guessing. Everyone who's here.
Hey, what do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
It's just a bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Don't you just show us your true self already?
Oh, is Guitar here yet?
What, you can't talk?
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
Main cast.
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
What? World Ender?
It's my boy!
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies with you guys.
All right, I
Makoto!
was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Kodo?
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy. And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us! Hey, what happened?
What is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude. It's as if he's being cautious of us?
Of course, I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in.
Situation we're in?
Why do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here!
The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program.
Hope Restoration
By
Program?
now, you should understand your true identity.
Our true identities?
Remember how they needed 5 people specifically left?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it.
Together and think. Logic dive. Oh, what a twist. I gotta go on a lovely boarding ride. Whee! Well, I know! Fools. That was some fancy jump work if I do say so myself. Alright, first question. Who were the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? Hajime and the others. Yay, we did it! Oh, we're gonna have spikes coming up on me now, aren't they? Oh, okay. The hardest ones were when they had the balls. Oh, these things going back and forth. I actually hit those quite a few times before. Oh, they're going. Oh. Woo. Look at them go, actually making me have to think of things now. Who are the remnants of despair? Hajime and the others. The last 5. Although it's kind of funny that you have to do a logic dive for this. Oh, by the way, who's the bad guys? Oh yeah, it's you. Oh, I guess, okay. Woo. Oh, this logic dive is actually somewhat more exciting to do. Oh. Question 3. Why were Hajime and the others put into the Neo World program? To recover from despair and give them hope, because this is the Hope Restoration program. Because if they could get the remnants of despair fully healed, they could just think they could fix the rest of the world, right? The best twist. With a twist?
It's all coming together. Could it be the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys. That's right. Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy,
You're also survivors of Ultimate Despair!
We're all Ultimate Despair?
Don't be stupid!
in the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth. The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
That was us?
What is this ultimate despair?
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys who are responsible for terrorism, coup d'etats, and wars. Yes,
Oh, look at all
they are
that.
responsible for the tragedy and brought chaos into the world.
Look at them all just all into the fire. Ah, so nice and warm. Look, they all look so happy. It's like they're diving in. They're like, whee!
Despair in human form,
Uh-oh.
but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are.
Fuyu, Sonia, Kazuichi. See, I can see Fuyu. I can see Sonia based upon what she's been saying about her country, but why Kaz? Unless you're talking about his stalker tendencies for Sonia.
The ultimate despairs don't care about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go.
Ultimate mechanic. He can make mechs. Okay, yeah, no, you've got a point there. He could be the one making all the mono.
They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to kill everything. We're part of a dangerous group like that?
That's gotta be a lie.
Try. There's no way. There's no way we're all ultimate despair.
Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Nagito? Why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
He's the only one who knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Which explains why he went so nuts. Hey, for dinner, PB&J sandwiches. Not gonna lie, tasty. Be filling depending how many you make. Or you could go for a nice, tasty grilled cheese sandwich. Mac and cheese is also another good choice. Yes, yes.
Was it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details. Details? Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Host Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
Not going to lie, Nate. After I said that, I kind of want a grilled cheese now. Oh, grilled cheese and SpaghettiOs, those would go very well together.
Why? Why do you know something like that?
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school. And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
Nagito learned the truth? What did he try to do to us? Are you telling us to answer that? No! That's the case what Nagito tried to do. 4, 2, 3. Kill. No. Pick us off. Kill us all. That is true. Thank you. Oh, good lord. Good lord. Oh yeah. Wait, what the? What? Oh, interesting. Ooh, such a fancy little system. Oh. I think I pulled a big oopsie. Oh my gosh, I need a... I thought I was still looking for an L. I'm dumb. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. My fault. Now I need L's. So I'm gonna have to unimportant letters. I know, I'm sorry. It's because I totally forgot what letter I was going on, even though it was clearly at the bottom. And hello, Bait, how are you doing? I was sitting there going like, oh my gosh. I felt them.
That's right. After seeing the file, he learned that everyone, including him, was ultimate despair. And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Yes, because of his love for hope and his hatred toward despair. I sort of understand that feeling. Don't mess with us. Why do we have to be treated like the bad guys?
There must be some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
I don't need a twist like that.
No twist. I know, like, imagine you're going all for hope, you want to be hope, you're talking about hope, and then you realize you were actually trying to push the opposite thing the entire thing, and you're like, oh.
It might seem unbelievable because you guys only have memories from before you entered the school. But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy. You were tainted by ultimate despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
Her?
The true ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima.
Despair in the
She
name of hope.
strongly influenced you all during your time at the school. And that's why you became ultimate despair.
1,000 times.
In order
Oof.
to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
Family, friends, and our own bodies. Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
He's right. There's no way we do something like that.
Don't turn away from the truth.
What was that just now? A memory? But that person, that was Nagito, right? Vision of Nagito. It was him all along. So when they're talking about how the fact that they maimed their own bodies and stuff, right?
It appears you've remembered a little.
Hmm?
Now, face what you've done. And from there, you will finally take your first steps on the path to hope.
Good lord.
There's obvious.
Alright, so this vision of Nagito, what's this all about? Memory of the past. Nagito's arm seems unnatural somehow.
There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own bodies.
And this agrees, vision of
How can you
Nagito.
say we did all that?
We're being tricked. We're being tricked by the Future Foundation!
Doubt hope? How much despair is within you guys?
Lots. But despair? That's not possible. I need to organize the information. If I organize it, I'll probably be able to. He ended up becoming an ultimate.
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Oops, no!
Because you're all ultimate
I
despair.
missed.
You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own bodies. That must be it.
Yes, I agree. I destroyed my body. Makoto's laying it on thick. It's true. He's
The
like,
memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world. What Nagito did was... He cut off his own arm and transplanted a woman's arm?
Not just any woman's arm. It was the late Junko Enoshima's arm. What did you say? He probably thought that by becoming one with Junko Enoshima, he could make her survive within him.
I don't get this at all.
The ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have no problem severing their own limbs.
I am terribly sorry. I do not feel
after we
so
rip out your
well.
muscles, oh dear.
Where's the bathroom?
Yeah, that is technically true. To gain muscle mass, you rip your muscles, and they get rebuilt bigger, stronger.
It's just a game anyway, so why don't you just let it out? I'm pretty sure a select few would demand that.
It's too soon to feel sick. It's not even the worst thing the Ultimate Despairs have done.
Not even the worst? Oh dear.
Some wasted away to skin and bones through continuous fasting in order to reach the despair of starvation.
The game, let it out. Alright. Oh, no, nipples, crap. Gotta put pasties on first. Don't want to get banned.
Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them.
I know, that male nipple's dangerous. You gotta watch out for that.
Not just that. After Junko's death, they slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit suicide. One person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair?
Okay. Now this is where it's confusing. Junko's death in the first one, she got smashed by that compressor, right? So there shouldn't be all these body parts for people. What we call a plot hole. Okay. Imagine the
And
subs
not just
after.
that.
Ooh.
Some even tried to have children with Junko's dead body.
Well then.
Just stop! That's just a bullshit story. That's obviously bullshit!
I could totally see Fuyuhiko being the one with the eye, thus his eye patch right now.
So you feel despair toward yourselves in the real world. I understand that feeling.
Oh, it's totally Kaz. Kaz was the one who went all up in Junko's meat. Because that's really all that's left at that point after the execution.
If you just advance toward the hope I provide, you'll definitely be saved.
I mean, I'm guessing it would be like you take some packages of ground beef and you just kind of start rubbing them on yourself, and you're just like, oh yeah, there we go, that's the stuff. Oh, Mikan. Well, that would no, it wouldn't, because if they're trying to have children with their body, they're both female, so she couldn't have children. It'd have to be a guy, unless she really thinks she's messed up that way. In terms of her beloved, I agree. That would make sense in terms of that.
Save? You'll save us?
Of course. That's my purpose after all. That's why the Neo World program was created too.
You put us inside this program so that you can save us?
Essentially, your cohabitation, if you
Oops.
remove the memories of your time at Hope's Peak Academy, would it also remove your ultimate despair? So, you're saying this was like a test?
It's a good question, though.
I guess I can say that the test was a success.
Because if you've never gotten influenced by bad thing, would you still behave like you have? If you haven't, I mean, yeah, if you take away the influence. If somebody started becoming a chain smoker because they tried cigarettes that one time, if you take away all memory of ever having tried smoking until they pick up a smoke again, they'd be leading a healthy life otherwise, right? Does your head have a default sitting position? Say what? I do not understand your question.
Even though it deviated greatly from the original plan of graduating after gathering the Hope fragments, nevertheless, you guys were able to overcome your unexpected trials and make your way here. That's why all you need to do is choose graduate.
If we do that, we can get out of here?
Yeah, but you just you have to remember a lot. He just finished saying a lot of them mutilated their own bodies, so they're all healthy and hale here, but in the real life.
However, if you graduate from here, your school memories will never return.
Huh?
If you choose to graduate, and the observer determines that there are no problems, you will complete the Hope Restoration Program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
And then we'll just start moving and looking straight ahead and lining up with your buddy. We'll even try and move. Oh. Can't say I've ever had that happen, no. Usually I'll zone out or something, looking somewhere, and then I'll kind of snap into it. I'll be like, oh, wait, what, huh? Huh? What? Not necessarily my body. However, a lot of my life here, a lot of my actions throughout the days and stuff, I'll be going through autopilot while I'm thinking of other things.
Uploaded?
Means by uploading our avatar's memories into our bodies, we're also forcibly erasing our past selves. Here's the problem though, right? They just had to go through these trials and stuff, and as such, they've technically now been touched by Junko. And, that's called the Hope Restoration Program. So that is the Neo World Program. Yes, as G said, Chiaki and Monami are the observers that were entered in.
What happens to the people whose avatars die? If an avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
So you're saying they'll never wake up?
God damn it! Damn fucking shit!
Please take a look at this flipbook for a quick rundown of your options. If you choose graduate, it'll transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever.
You guys, those who died. Game, reality. Keep memory of game. Still dead in real life.
Unfortunately, the people who have already died will not be able to wake up.
Just a thought. What will happen if we do not choose to graduate?
Sonia.
You'll just have to continue living your tropical life.
Hey, why you gotta ask something like that? Well, even if we wake up in the real world, we are all rather messed up, right? If that is the case, then maybe staying on this island is... What are you saying? Haven't we been working this hard just to escape from here?
You don't have to force yourself to return to a painful reality. Let's just play this game forever and ever!
Don't be ridiculous. If I stay in this screwed up world any longer, I'm seriously gonna snap.
I mean, I'm sure Kaz would be able to wear down Sonia eventually, right? Right? With a whole eternity? Consider they're digital constructs. They wouldn't ever actually age.
But still, is it really okay to sacrifice the others just to save ourselves?
You're asking that now? If we don't get out of here now, then what was everything we've done up till now even for?
Right. We've been trying desperately to survive until we can finally leave this place. If we don't get out of here now, all the deaths we've endured will be in vain. See, that's just the thing. Technically, in the game here, I guess it depends on how they program the AI. Is there procedural generation, in which case they do grow older and whatever? I know this, but... Or is their avatar constantly changing, kind of... It can't be based upon their body, real world body, because... Yeah, because they look like their real world bodies. Something's not right. How come Monokuma isn't trying to stop us? Is he just going to stay quiet and overlook us getting out of this game world? Then everything Monokuma did would be pointless too. Not only that, is it really okay for us to believe him? Should we get out or... Ooh. Oh, hey, cool, I can save right here. Sweet. We're going to save. All right, should we get out or ... everyone? I put up a poll, but we all realized already how long that stays. So let's not do that. So we got a vote for ... I'm afraid I don't know what just let it slide means, dude. Just let it slide. Let us live in the world forever, or let us slide. We gotta get out of here. Oh, we got 2 ... One more and we'll take it. Exactly, we are the observers. Let's do the ... All right, here we go. We got 3 dots.
I see. Right. We have some time to decide?
Did you get scared like Sonia?
No, it's not that. Don't you think this is a little strange?
Strange. You still don't understand? Normally, ultimate despairs like you guys would just be abandoned. But I'm telling you, I'm here to help. You should be thankful for how open-minded the Future Foundation is.
Makoto, what has happened to you?
Just listen to the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation is the world's hope, you know?
He almost sounds a bit like a certain somebody, eh?
As I thought. There's something wrong with you.
Oh, Makoto. The email.
I said I'm going to save you guys. Why aren't you listening to me?
Let's do what he says and get out of here. I mean, the Future Foundation's the good guys, right?
And apparently we are actually the bad guys.
It's fine to trust him, right?
The Future Foundation is the world's hope. No one can defy the Future Foundation.
Except for you. Yeah.
It's
I missed!
foolish to even think about it.
It spun just in time because I hit the wrong button.
I said I'm going. Why aren't you Let's do what he said. I mean, the
What has
Future
happened is right. Did he give in to despair?
No one can defy the Future Foundation. It's foolish to even
Oh,
think
okay,
about
so I've got to get when it's further over to the side.
I said I'm going. Why aren't you Let's do what he said. I mean, the Future Foundation.
And apparently we...
It's fine to trust the Future Foundation is the. No one can defy the Future Foundation.
No,
That's wrong.
Matter of perspective, that's how it usually always is.
Hold on. Did you say it's foolish to defy the Future Foundation?
Because right and wrong has changed throughout the ages, and our understanding of how it is, it comes down to what society thinks and agrees upon is correct and incorrect. Various practices and so on that are deemed unacceptable change with times and either become acceptable, and some that are acceptable become unacceptable. All comes down to how society molds and is shaped by those that are in power.
Then how do you explain your actions?
My actions?
I saw it. The email that the Future Foundation sent to you.
The Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? To be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of hope-filled future. That is not the best grace to
That
be
email,
given.
Makoto Naegi defied the Future Foundation to protect the remnants of despair.
See, that's why death is a very big... I think that's ultimately why... where religion stems from. The belief that there needs to be something after death, otherwise what's the use of your life? As well, or to help explain life. Now, I'm not going to get into religion that much on here, because that's a topic that, yeah. But yeah, that's death. Good times, good times.
This clearly contradicts what this person is saying.
Is that email for real?
Hold on! We'll deal with that later. Hey, Monokuma. Those clues we found were all real, right?
It's the point of life if you live life. Being worried about being judged. See, and that's where I think the whole thing of the afterlife, of people wanting to live a positive thing in hopes that they'll be rewarded in the afterlife, and that's shown in some various religions with various rewards that you get, as it were. Get the high score during life for being happy, for being good, and
Yes!
for acting good because you are worried is what does your head in. At the same time, is that really so wrong? I mean, it's a tough thing because, I mean, it's great that they're not going out there murdering, pillaging, killing everyone, doing all these bad things because they're afraid. But at the same time, yes, like you said, if they're just doing that because they don't want to be judged, is different than actually believing in the good stuff, and that's why you're doing it. But ultimately, yeah, it's a very interesting philosophical debate. What this Makoto person is saying also contradicts what we've already been told. Essentially, I cannot guarantee that there are no issues with this program. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure whether or not to run the program on you guys. This was the only way to save you. I wanted to protect you. To me, those words seemed much more real. So, the person in front of us is the point in life, except I know that I bring some others joy. You know, I can help others with issues they have. So at the end of the day, if I die tonight, I'm happy knowing I help someone. Don't you be happy with your own life? Nice. Oh boy. City's nice. Well, you know, that's because sometimes I like to hide in the corner while hiding. Hide in my chest.
Tell me, Makoto Naegi, who are you?
That's an interesting question. Is Makoto also a digital virus? And this one's the alter ego, Junko.
Who is he? Simply put, he's Makoto Naegi, who's known for being a cutie patootie.
Oh dear.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking...
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
And now, so angry. He's trying to interfere then. Prove whether Makoto Naegi is real or not. I'm going to shove that in his face. My big old butt.
I can't hear you! Better luck next time! What? What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you! You're getting all riled up! What are you even talking about? Enough already! That's impossible! Proof, proof, proof! Are you sure about this? I'm not listening! Ah! Are you sure about this? What are you even talking about? I can't hear you! Better luck next time!
Woo! Look at me go!
What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you! You're getting all riled up! You insolent fool!
What?
If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
Ah, shoot, I don't remember what order they were. Why am I missing everything?
You insolent fool!
It was 1-1. Oh no! Shoot, I did that wrong.
I'm not listening! Are you sure about this? You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then
There we go. There we go. So, you gotta head off, Slander, alright? See you later. Thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you later.
Makoto Naegi.
Okay,
That's
let me,
who you really are. Then tell me this.
Let me get back here though. 11037. Yes, I get it. Eventually, it threw me off because the one was separate. Yeah. Oh, Anna, hello, welcome. Sorry, once that panic attack is in there, I don't get a chance to read through the chat until after that's after. If your butt itches, should you scratch it? Yes, unless you're going to draw blood. So sometimes there's those scratches that, you know, you need to scratch really deep to get it. That feeling like it's actually being scratched. Oh, I hate it when it's that kind of itchy. Get someone to scratch it for you. Bait makes a good point. For some reason, having someone else scratch it does feel a little bit better. A butt scratchery thread. Oh dear. Fart on their hand? Such is the risk you take. Oh, fart is wet. Now that's a really good question. Does Neil? Oh no. Neil's like some peon. Honor guard for his queen, the Slam Queen. Then tell me this.
Make the password to Nezumi Castle. 11037.
What was that again?
Can't answer?
That's weird. Wait, where'd you find that out?
Who cares? So how about it? Can you even answer?
Oh man, I've been found out.
Ha 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 ha.
Found out. Then you're...
Hi, back.
How disappointing!
Haha.
And I thought I was on the right track.
Computer programs, they can be multiple people at once.
He disappeared?
Bye, Slander.
Hey! That guy disappeared!
Why are you surprised? It's a computer program, so anything's possible, right?
Then that was just the work of Monokuma?
Aw, you found out I was faking! This is so embarrassing! I just wanna kill myself!
What are you doing? Why'd you show us a fake member of the Future Foundation?
That fake was trying to get us out to the real world. And that's your plan? Is that where your trap is?
Man, they saw right through me! I may as well be invisible.
A trap? What kind of trap did you set?
Because I guess if they go out, he's hoping to upload himself into
Hey,
someone.
you know what's good for you. You better hurry the hell up and confess. I'll beat you half to death if you tell us now. But if you don't spit it out soon, I'm just gonna kill ya!
Just kill him right now! Then this nightmare can finally end!
Violence is not allowed! This isn't that kind of game! It's a much smarter game, right?
What game? This game is already over!
They aren't trying to murder this little... It's because, Nate, if they tried, they would be killed horribly.
Is over? No! I'm not gonna let you finish yet! There's no way this can end before I've even transformed!
Uh-oh.
Transform?
A transformation is customary in a final boss battle,
Oh,
right?
no.
You know, like that one role-playing game?
Sorry, everybody.
You know what game I'm talking about. Final...
Don't say it!
Now then, allow me to show you. I'll skip the second and third forms and go straight to my final
Alright, well, I guess this is my
form.
final form.
I'll be bluffing.
Fools.
I'm gonna beat the crap out of you and pull all your stuffing out!
That first one was only my second form. If he turns into a sexy Monokuma, I'm going to laugh so hard. So hard. I have a bad feeling about this. The inside of my brain is burning, sizzling, a really, really bad feeling.
Now then, make sure you burn this ginormous despair you're about to see into your memories.
There's power levels over 9,000. I bet you it doesn't even change.
I'm gonna die!
Yep, an alter ego Junko. She's so big. Say, shwa. Hey, Yoshi. Ooh. Oh, look at the detail on that model, too. They went all out and full 3D'd her. That's impressive. And then they hide her behind a phone.
What's going on?
How dare they? I can't even change the camera angle.
Am I hallucinating?
I know anything goes here, but this is clearly not fucking okay!
I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl. But are they really that big? Don't you think they're pretty small? She's huge! She's way too huge! But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger. You know, that game, Kniferella.
Oh, Junko! Oh dear.
I see. An estimated bust size of 15 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge. Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
I'm waiting for Kaz to go, maybe?
I get fucking crushed!
If this was a pandering fan service game full of pretty girls, there'd be a CG close-up of my cleavage. But
It already happened.
too bad. This isn't a fan service game. Of course, since it's not an action game either. You won't even get to experience the refreshing sensation of battling an enormous final boss.
Mature stream. Not even close.
So fucking hopeless!
Now the thing is, there's suggestive themes, yes, but it's not enough stuff in here to make it an M. No wait, it is an M rating. It is. Ooh. At least it's not AO.
This is Monokuma's true identity?
We have to deal with this thing?
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean. Is it just me, or did her personality change?
So why is she talking through the
I
phone?
get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored. And that's when Fuyuhiko would say, "It's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?"
Wait, what?
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know what you're all thinking.
These kind of bears have anime girls inside them, exactly. Nate knows what's up, Nate.
You are not bored at all.
I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
Totally. Even when you're dead? Does that mean... is this person's true identity? I mean, she just said she was Junko, right?
Are you Junko Enoshima?
Did you say Junko Enoshima?
Oh wait, no, she didn't actually
Isn't
say
she
that.
dead?
Totally.
It's true. I did end up dying the last time. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know? It was my first time. Jeez, stupid. You're the one who made me go.
And why is someone who died here right now?
Do you guys know about an artificial intelligence called alter ego?
Huh?
Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity!
What AI?
Excellent.
Stop saying all this crazy bullshit.
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right? That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive. And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program. And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
That's insane. This insane bitch is Junko Inoshima? She's responsible for everything. The destruction of Hope's Peak Academy, the destruction of the world. The one who took over the Neo World program and forced us to kill each other. What's all this bitch is doing? Even so, what am I supposed to do? If we know she's Junko Inoshima.
Don't get cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here.
As we're even in death, she's still around.
Look at us like we're a bunch of loogies on the side of the road. So let's all be friends. Hell no! Man, they hate me. And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me.
Hmm?
Tampered with the graduation program?
Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate, right? I feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique. Just like a game.
Oh boy.
Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks.
You guys, those who died, game reality. My new graduation, keep memory of the game and return to life. Oh my. She wants them to leave. I'm thinking she wants to put herself in one of the husks, if not all of the husks, if not all of them.
That's why I decided to resurrect them. This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
Resurrect? Hey, are you serious? Can you really do that?
Well, you know, you're going to get a lot of hate whispers sent your way now.
It was like real hard, you know?
Wait, what? What?
The graduation program is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted codes. It took me a long time. I felt so much despair about how useless I am.
Couple new ones, eh?
One advantage of being an AI is that I got smarter with computers. Before that, every time a computer froze, I used to put it in a microwave and nuke it.
Show of hands, class. How long do you think it took for me to modify it?
Who cares about that? Are you serious when you say that everyone who died will come back to life?
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right? By the way, I'll give you a clue. You guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
So you're not gonna tell us until we answer that?
We're completely at her mercy. We can't progress unless we answer. We have no choice but to answer. How long it took for you, Junko Inoshima, to modify the graduation program? She said we were watching how long it took. So the certain place we were always watching was Jabberwock Park.
I see.
With that big old countdown timer.
Down at Jabberwock Park. That's the only place we can think of. That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program.
How brilliantly wrong! You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
Wrong? Then what was it?
How should I put this? I was just goofing around.
Bah?
I mean, isn't stuff you don't understand exciting even though you don't get it?
Hey, guitar, welcome.
Like superhero cosplayers, or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right?
You gotta watch the VOD to get up to this later, because what her grand appearance, oh boy.
It was just for show? In the end, it was meaningless. Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a game server? You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder? Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you expect at this stage of the game?
She's seriously
Oh,
messed
how
up.
was your Thanksgiving dinner? Was it delicious and wonderful?
Well, in a way. The countdown implied I was on a mission.
She's looking at us.
Did you ever make up your own silly rules, like don't step off the white line when you cross the road? I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
Enough. Please stop.
A great turkey. Have family over. Oh, nice. Well done.
Don't be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program. While you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces, I was working so hard on my own, you know?
Hey, enough with this pointless crap! Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Like I said, it's it's just a game after all.
And the best thing is she's the only one who's gotten a great 3D model like this. Just the game.
Yeah, each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game. There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
Not counting the other games. Talking about what we've played so far.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before. You said whether or not it's a lie. The moment you feel something is real, it becomes real.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Fine, I won't worry about it.
Hey!
Who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really possible.
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, if a high school girl can get huge, then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
If she's saying that's how she tampered with a computer program, how are we supposed to respond to that?
Yeah.
That's right.
I
That's
don't
why
blame
you
him.
should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
If we go back, what do you get out of it?
Hmm.
What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world? As long as we don't know what it is.
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget. All I want is to put on this graduation performance in a more dramatic way. Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not
Well,
to go back?
Guitar, if they go with her though, if they graduate, I'm pretty sure there'll be multiple Junkos.
Hold
Well,
on a sec.
not her body though.
We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for like forever!
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Plus everyone can go back together. So there's no reason to hesitate.
You are right. There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip, your will to live is truly ultimate. Wonderful. That's just more reason for you to execute your role as devices.
Divisive?
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you? I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it.
Do what?
You don't have to say, who are you talking to? It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
Chump?
Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
So we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home, right?
Oh, it sounds the same. Yeah. Go back. This, I can finally go back. That's right, with this, we can finally go back. This will be the end. Do they have the same VAs in the anime for D3? Our friends who died will be saved. That's way beyond what we expected. Then it's safe to say this is a good ending, right? Ooh. I don't trust her. I don't trust her one bit. All right, so Do we want to graduate, repeat, or don't press anything? Throw down your votes now. We've saved so we can change our vote if we need to. Trust her. Oh, you have to press graduate? Oh. Abstain. So that's don't press anything. Well, if that's the case, let's try don't press anything. You're safe, I'll fine. Alright, everybody wants to graduate, we'll graduate.
I got it! Don't press it! This is Junko's trap!
Huh?
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again.
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
Real? I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
But this guy is the real Makoto Naegi? Then this is the guy I spoke to?
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears. So cool! I'm drooling so much!
Oh man, she's got a big thing from Makoto, eh?
Did you also time my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone. And then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
I'm drooling! I can't stop my leaking!
I can't stop my leaking!
How were you able to get here, Makoto?
Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, he must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
You always had such reckless hope. I love you so much that you disgust me.
Oh boy, Cheese, you're right.
Hey, just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap?
It doesn't matter. We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully.
Sure, so you
After
keep
all
thinking
this,
that.
I can't let you get in the way.
The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap.
Huh?
She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Oh, little old me. Who do we trust?
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
But hope is the only thing that can cause her to feel her own ultimate despair. That's true.
You know her goal? Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
Despair Restoration Program?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
Aha! I was right. Don't trust Makoto right now, he's winging it. Ooh, without Kyoko. That's true, she's not there to hold his hand, right? Break it, someone with ultimate hope, with her ultimate spirit, probably give it the biggest high. That is very true. She could bring him into ultimate despair. Oh man.
Then everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
What the fuck?
Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive that.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person.
Sure does.
The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Interesting.
Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy. I can play a version of Peko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
Ooh.
I said, don't fucking mess with me!
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here!
Yeah, imagine being able to have the girlfriend, wife, husband, or whatever, perfectly suited to you. Junkify all mankind?
After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters.
Oh dear.
And then, eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world!
You get bored with it quick? But you see, that's what you think, then that they're not the perfect one for you, right? The perfect one for you would still have detriments. It's not perfect, like, there's nothing wrong about them. You have to have some things wrong in order to make things a little more spicy and interesting, but not so wrong that it would go all the way bad.
With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete.
Oh
That's
boy.
Operation Junkify All Mankind in a nutshell. Oh yeah! Our dreams are expanding and
There's a lot of Junkers that fight each other. They would get bored, I'm pretty sure, pretty quick.
That messed up plan is your goal?
Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
It would, but they need some graduation.
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
Reason she wasn't able to do that? Was it because there's something she didn't do? If so, then the reason is the school trip's rules. She has to live within the rules of the program.
Got it. It's because of the school trip's rules.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow them. That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
Lead teacher cannot directly interfere with the students.
So, the rules were protecting us? Man, I was so annoyed. I have the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules. Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
So you made us kill each other, because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Then, is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives?
What about them?
Chump change.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
So that's your trap. You try to make us choose graduate, so you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly? Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray. And the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
Could it be? Is she talking about them right now? The reserve course students that all committed mass suicide?
Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
Yes, so everyone
You
here
don't have
used to
be
follow
that surprised.
Junko.
You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all tied at once.
No, willingly. She transformed them all. That's part of the reason why they had to take all their school memories out, because that's where she poisoned them. So by taking that out, they're hoping they can fix the remnants of despair into being hopeful people again. Even Mahiru, everyone.
That was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
Everyone.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
People with her, my kind go. Well, she's the queen of a nation, right? She has the entire, like, whatever she wants, back in the military, everything of that nation.
But if you do
Ah,
that,
princess,
you guys
whatever.
won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Huh?
If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
What the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
Yoshicast, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that. Did the alert not go off? Oh, maybe I should say something. That's okay. Bait, thank you Yoshicast for the follow.
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this
Didn't
game
go off
forever.
earlier as well, okay. You know what? You know, everybody thanking Yoshicast for that follow. Just, I appreciate everybody here being that into the community, that you're all just welcoming everyone. It's great. Follow alerts didn't pop off. Okay. I'll have to watch out for that. It could be that they're down. I'm sorry, yeah. Like Junko is the advanced AI. Unfortunately, my bots gave away the secret. I too am an expert programmer. Everybody in the chat here besides you are all bots. And that's why, you know, it's all just, yeah. Everybody with a VIP badge is because I made a bot. And I'm like, yeah, this way I'll know which ones are my bots. I'll throw VIP badges on them.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
She said it, no. Is it Chihiro was mastermind? They has their own say.
This is nothing to LOL about. But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win. The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it!
She's making them back into the remnants of despair. No. It was all a mistake? Is this really just a mistake? It was a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along. What about the killings in the class trials? Is this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs kill each other off? That is just too...
Don't give up yet! There is a way you guys can get out of here without letting Junko out.
Junko is indeed great. Got banged on pretty hard this game. He has. But at the same time, he's a very strong force, we'll say. Technically, Fido, we have not seen exactly what happened. At the end of Danganronpa 1, there's that flash of white as they stepped out of the vault, and then that was all we've seen. So, as far as we know, something about the Future Foundation now.
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is. Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
First she's heard of it? Then it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? The way you got Junko doesn't know about it might be that. Shutdown sequence? Yeah.
I see.
Are you talking about the shutdown sequence?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh. The door? Wait, no, not that. No, that one right there. That's true. Mechanic could fix the door, but he can't program how the door opens or why.
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys. So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop.
And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Go fix the shower in the pool house.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
Because only 5 votes. She overridden the program, so only 5 votes could count. And now that Makoto's here, someone has to die. Shutdown can happen. In fact, it is. Oh, or not enough people.
I see.
Because there's not enough people?
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time. Am I correct? However, out of 15 people, including Makoto,
Oh no.
there are only 6 people here.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
So it's totally impossible.
Oh no.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command?
No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Everybody comes in.
Try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
It's like how her big body suddenly went all like, suck.
I believe
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Them? I'm only into the
Something you
2D.
need to take your time saying.
Hey!
Believe. Try putting
Oh!
yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
Kyoko! Byakuya! I knew you guys would come!
It's the original! The non-fat. Kyoko? Byaku?
You'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
I'm sorry.
Even though it took some time for 2 people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we made it.
Hey! What's going on? Why are there more people again?
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook.
The
10
original
years
power
later.
couple. Oh, baby.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand.
I mean, come on. Bigger woman, right? That's the whole reason this was created. Oh, there we go. They're like the same pictures too. Okay. There we go. See, check them out. Check it out. Same pose. Just after some time passes. I know, I was just thinking about that, jeez. Toko did not die. I did read about the UDG, so I know who the characters are in that. Because it's in the product description page, but yeah.
There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Oh dear. Before and after marriage, 3 babies later. Ooh. Oh.
Byakuya, you're alive! But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
He's gonna be like, what the hell are you talking about?
You shut up too.
Are you 2 also from the Future Foundation?
Yeah, the bad ending of 1 is not canon. That's just what could have been.
No, it's probably not just that.
6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Tragedy. The killing school life is referring to that.
You guys are the survivors of the killing school life who previously defeated Junko, right?
No, Kyoko died? No. It was just Hina alive. And then we have no clue what happened to Toko.
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them here now?
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly?
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
Yay! Oh, this is so sad. So sad.
Why are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. I'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
You said it again!
Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her and this messed up.
That's true. Where's Hina? This messed up world?
Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what'll happen to us?
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted. It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here.
So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we entered the program,
We'll revert back to our original selves before into the program. We'll all lose mono coins. Oh no! I worked so hard to get them.
I see.
Trying to make a backup file.
we'll go back to being ultimate despair.
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair. No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
And the interesting thing is, because they said they're not, all these memories aren't being uploaded, they won't have any memories of this world either. So
But
it's,
I thought
yeah,
the Future
and all that they went
Foundation
through.
wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
Oof, that was in the email too. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered.
When you say support, do you mean
Here's
I'll
one
make
for
sure
me to
you
grow a
don't suffer
heart.
when I kill you, or...
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
It's gonna be alright. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Will you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is like really nasty.
Really nasty.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless. Vanish. Does that include her too? If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget she ever existed, right? If that happens, does it really mean that she, an existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? Risked her life to protect us, and won't even remember she existed.
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when... Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
Don't take things more seriously than real, Junko? It seems so.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past!
Hey, why did we become ultimate despair in the first place?
There's a good
I
question.
asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me,
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others.
Go up against the wall. Think Kaz real life's mechanized? She has something. Calm them don't. Your love. Ha ha ha.
Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that. The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like this?
But think of it this way, Cheese. With Junko, it's like you gotta be with multiple people at once, with all the different personalities.
It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too. They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Are you kidding around?
Enough! My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing. When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair.
Whoop, look at that lovely picture. Oh, Lord Junko. Love it. Or shut down. Empty shell of an actual body. Return to despair. Erase.
And your dead friends will never be revived. and the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win?
All right! Things are starting to heat up!
This isn't a game, you know.
Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
And that's why they're saying Tugami? Yeah.
You called us chumps again!
It was an inside joke of sorts. This way, they knew what they were talking about.
Because it's true! Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake. There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then. So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
Woo! The same outcome as the skilling cool. Blah, skilling cool. Wow. Killing school life. Do I just have to remember what occurred there? People Junko lured. The method. Try connecting those dots. There should be an answer there. Logic dive. I want to go to a skilling cool, don't you? Sounds pretty cool. Okay, there we go. Like there's nothing happening. Whee! Oh, I'm going to have to jump, aren't I? I did. Oh, I did have to. Okay. I was going to say, I don't care. I did it anyways. Oh, that one looked like I had made it. Odd. Woo! I'll go for the cool points. Hey, who did Junko Inishima want to lure? The headmaster! Oh, the Future Foundation. Thought I should just be Coco's gloved hand carrying over everything. That'd be awesome. And then every time I fall down a hole, she's picking the gloved hand, reaches down, picks me up, and brings me up, back up. You know, like how Mario Kart has that guy in the cloud that picks you up with the fishing rod, except it's Kyoko's hand with gloved hand. Whoop. Oh. Disappointing. Ooh, up. Oop. 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 And jump! I made it! Let's go this side. Ooh. That would have been exciting to do that one, though. Question 2. What bait was used to lure the Future Foundation? The killings. I mean, that's what she said. This isn't much of a logic dive, because this is literally everything that she was just saying. There's nothing new. Oh, nope. 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 Oh, oh goodness. Whoa. Oh, no! I pressed jump a little too soon there. Made me miss. Okay, we want to go on this side this time. There we go. Woo! Woo! Look at us spin round and round. This is the circles of logic that we're taking. And number 3. What did Junko use to force them to watch the killings? The surveillance. Oh. Surveillance caramel. Surveillance gamma. or surveillance cameras? I think the caramel sounds like a wonderful choice. After all, if you had a nice drooping caramel just dripping down in front of you, wouldn't you like to just go give it a little lick? We did it! Walk you to, yes, yes. And picking you up is like the sailor hand in SpongeBob.
It's all coming together.
I suppose there's that too.
Got it. You used the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
Surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
In the previous Killing School life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school.
Survey camel. Surveys
You used
say.
the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding, ding, ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
You hear that guitar? What a perfect time for a BRB.
You
Sonya.
sure did.
Oh, Miyaki, I watched it all.
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running.
Hey, Flora.
There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Oh yeah, no, I got tired of playing Danganronpa 2, so I went back to Danganronpa 1. I missed Kyoko too much. I just wanted to go in there, just see her again. So we're just replaying a one of the trials. Yeah, that's it.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, hope dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time," right?
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason.
What?
We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please. That
Excuse me.
sounds
As though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will.
But that's precisely the truth.
Because one of them was the one who put the virus in there.
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program to provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime.
Okay. I'm going to be right back in a moment here. Enjoy this large picture of Junko while you wait. Multiple meetings. I have been absorbed back within the essence of Junko. And I return. Makoto is the Future Foundation. One, I've seen the program as well. What? Huh? Huh? What? Huh? If Makoto is the Future Foundation, why is he in the program? Oh, they hacked their way in. That they said that they hacked their way inside because we need 8 people to do the emergency shutdown. So they came inside to help to raise the amount of players up to 8.
That's right.
Well,
the
half,
reason the ultimate
above
despairs
half.
began killing each other was set
the
up
first.
by the group itself.
That fiery cosplay. I guess actually the shirt. Yeah, I could see that. I never thought of that while wearing this. In fact, you're the first one to point that out. I should look into this more for Halloween, which is coming up.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Yeah, first game was real.
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those Future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
So he doesn't care about hope or despair. He's just angry. Yes, he is very angry. That will be explained later, you know.
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule.
Chemicals. There are 2 options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
Ultimate neurosurgeon. Ooh, maybe. The requirement past the graduation exam is become the blackened and escape. Collect all the hope fragments. Press either button. No. When you press the graduate button, talk about a different requirement.
Damn it!
Wait. Oh, right, the teacher's final decision. Because she has to grade them afterwards.
As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
Yeah, Junko's gotta judge them. To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission as your acting teacher, you know? Oh my gosh, my throat. What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote? After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that all too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
I know, I'm wondering if she's got alternate.
Oh. Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
My games is right.
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone.
Oh, Makoto.
It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
I was totally waiting for a protagonist to fly like that when I crush you with despair.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
He is the ultimate hope. He's gotta be like that.
Wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Mastermind?
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
Someone else?
It's just a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the Mastermind. But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Who hasn't shown up yet? If we're talking about future Foundation wise, we're missing Hina, we're missing Toko, we're missing Yasuhiro. Yep.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Mentioned but not shown?
Oh well.
I don't know.
Let's bring him out with
Oh, right,
lots of
Izuru.
energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru Kamakura?
Name I've heard before. That person's called the Ultimate Hope. That shouldn't be all he was. That's right, I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. All that person was also the founder of the Academy.
I see.
Izuru Kamakura? Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy? It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The future Foundation might know something, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed.
Even Kyoko doesn't know. Aw, this ain't good, everyone. This ain't good if Kyoko doesn't know.
And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy. Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko Enoshima killed them? Oh, don't say such cruel things.
Oh.
Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
What? I am... what?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Huh?
Bam!
Alrighty. If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
But I thought he still has memories from before. Oh no, that's because he was actually talking about why doesn't he remember before it as well.
You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're...
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about?
Liar! There's no way. There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru is that ultimate hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
Izuru Kamakura? That'd explain why he's the only one to survive then. Because he orchestrated everything.
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along. Ultimate hope.
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
What's this list of subjects here? Everyone's names are written on this list of subjects. The list is written on the clip. Blah, blah, blah. His name's right there. Cultivation plan.
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Sorry, Sonia.
Created hope? It might be Izuru.
Oh, it's okay. I'm probably agreeing then. The ultimate hopes in the current me and Izuru are what Hope Speak Academy do to me.
Good news, Hajime. Even though you're a
Alright, so we're going to go agree with them then.
Someone have such an amazing...
In order to hide, was he hidden in the...
Then Hajime's... There's no doubt I've always had that name.
Then Izuru is your...
Hey, you weren't
I do not want any more last-minute...
Could it be created hope?
Ah. No, son of a... The darn windmill. I gotta hit him in the middle there.
Good news. Even though you're a monkey, had a talent all...
How can someone have such an amazing...
Yeah, the ultimate imposter was the other guy.
There's no doubt I've always had that name.
Then Izuru is your...
Hey,
I do not want any...
Could it be created hope? It might be Izuru.
Oh. Alright, fine. I'm gonna have to focus. I didn't want to have to focus, but...
How can someone...
I mean, I could probably still do the shot, but...
Then Hajime's...
That's
There's
just
no doubt
boring.
I've always had that name.
Then Izuru is...
hey,
I do not want any more last-minute...
Could it be created hope?
Wrong button!
That must be it.
Ooh. Too late, see, Luke. I already did it.
Are you talking about the Hope Cultivation Plan?
Hope Cultivation Plan. What is that?
A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create? For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder.
Joke's on you, Guitar. My Monami successfully flew the coop. And I think it's just an egg sitting there now. Oh wait, no. It hatched. I don't remember. No, it might be an egg. But yeah, I was able to get that Monami gone right before the trial.
found
It did hatch,
the
okay.
Izuru Kamakura Project.
Zero Kamakura Project?
That's a good point. Oh no, it's got 3 poops. But we are letting it swim
Just
through
a
the
little
fortress
while
of
ago,
fecal matter
they were
this
finally
time.
able to reach the experimental stage of that plan.
We have not figured out the beloved yet, no.
From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
But it doesn't make sense for it to be I mean, it probably is Junko, but she's joining her beloved out with the death, so...
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats?
No, I thought you were referring in the other thing that we discussed earlier. Doesn't seize the body? Oh dear.
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent. From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else.
Hmm?
You still don't get it. You were used by the Academy. They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
What?
See? Didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
After many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
Did you say transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius. So naturally, they went to extremes.
Oh.
By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata
Interesting. You can kind of read some of the text. And it's weird gibberish too. Like the government has Nate, Estra S have been buy homes, cars, and other has something debts prompted something to something else. It's like but man, he thought lobotomy was bad. Look at all this stuff they're doing to his brain.
into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura. Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much. Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand.
Oh, yeah, I see up at the top the South Korean economy, escalating tensions between the government has been cast by... Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, and then all the text, they're reusing text from the left side down the bottom right. It's just the same thing over and over again. So that North Korea, the North, was it Monday? Something South Korean markets. It has nothing to do with actual... Yeah, the South Korea versus North Korea, it's in this text on the screen. You might not be able to make it out streaming at the 720p that easily, but that it's talking about the South Korean economy versus North Korean. It's a bunch of gibberish, but that's what it's talking about.
I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Did they really do something like that?
But if you think about it, if Hajime gets out of here, he's gonna be a super genius, right?
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised.
Huh?
Yeah, so he's going to have like everybody's
All
talent.
of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Huh?
Emotions, thoughts, hobbies. He doesn't even have a memory?
The ultimate.
Sounds like he is a completely different person.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown,
He'll disappear.
Disappear?
But she can't. She can only go into the husks. And if she's a husk, what they changed was his brain. It's not his body that's special, it's just how he thinks and perceives things now.
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy.
So she could never exist in that body,
He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
even if he became a husk. Disappear. I'm going to disappear? Disappear. 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 Disappear.
Disappear, 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 disappear.
But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason to meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. Stream buffering? Oh, well. It looks clearer through my dashboard. Clear on guitar's end, so that's good, that's good. You really don't play along, do you? You remember this guy now. Ah, there we go. He's got red eyes. He must be evil. Oh, he's remembering.
Hajime? Was that me? No, that's not me.
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is. You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this. Huh?
Could it be?
Took your memories too. Oh no!
The World program was.
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try. Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
I do? I already know. How can I be saved? Choose repeat. No, but that's true. It is true. But if he graduates, it'd be uploaded. Thus, that would work.
I see. I just need to choose graduate then.
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body. So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless happy ending.
Hold on. You can't do that.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here. I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. what we're saying is...
We have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old.
So which is worse, letting a bunch of Junkos out, or Izumi?
Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
That's...
Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the Ultimate Despairs, right? Once you go back to being Ultimate Despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
Not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think?
Hmm.
And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for?
Intriguing.
For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
That's what she does, so she can lure you all toward despair.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Oh, hold on.
What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that?
Hajime dies, but Izuru doesn't because his brain is altered. It's because this won't even be uploaded. That's why. Whereas if he graduates, then this gets implanted into that so he wouldn't die. Yeah.
You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way.
Yet another.
As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories. And everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair.
What shall we do?
You're asking us? You're telling us to decide?
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
Byakuya's not asking you, he's telling you. The others are asking.
If everyone can overcome despair, you guys should be able to grasp true hope.
If our memories up until now disappear,
Oh.
I will not even remember the reason everybody died.
I guess
You
I gotta
really
go
going to
copy
let her
Hope.
take over your friends' bodies?
You might think I'm a fool, but I want to see Peko one more time.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, the Future Foundation might kill us, right?
We won't let them do that.
This is all the Future Foundation's fault. They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes
We gotta
to
choose
the real
between
world,
shutdown and graduate.
there will be countless victims again.
But everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
Ooh, interesting. Graduate or shut down? The world or me? Hope or despair? Telling us to choose? Choose between that? But why? Why do we have to choose? Oh. No, I don't get to choose. Never mind.
I can't do it.
Huh? Can't do it?
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone! This is just too much. Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this. And now, my existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
How much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
This burden, don't you dare make us shoulder it.
There's no way we can handle this on our own.
Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future. Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem.
That's...
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez, once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens. Well, I can say that, but the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless. After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine, I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends. Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever. And ever 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 and ever.
Oh dear. Oh no! We start over from the beginning again.
All right.
Nihal?
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us!
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Junko's gone.
Fuyuhiko wanted to see Peko one last time.
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
There we go.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki. Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate?
I didn't choose because I wanted to listen to all the options. And I thought it would loop again, but it didn't.
Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
After all this time?
What was this again? Oh well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending.
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
What am I doing?
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
All right, a game.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game.
I guess it's fine to stay.
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have.
Yes, there's no way I.
And with this, Junko's gone.
All right! I'm gonna showcase my full cook. Just leave the BGM to.
Hey, can I take a picture?
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess? I've prepared you a training regiment.
Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction? After all this time?
That's not it.
It's not it.
You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Take that.
All right.
And with this, the world.
An eternal game you.
I guess it's fine to stay like this.
Young master.
Yay!
Yes, there's an.
And with this, Junko.
All right! I'm gonna showcase my. Just leave the BGM to Ibuki.
Hey,
Yeah,
can
I agree.
I've prepared you a.
if you.
Should I begin with a brief
It's
introduction?
sad to live a life without
Oh.
After all this
friendship.
time?
Even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full
You
of
guys
guys.
aren't part of the game, right?
No, I have to hold it. I got it. Okay. Whew. Hello. Thank you, Angel Fun, for the raid. How are you doing today? We're going through some interesting parts here. What were you up to? Welcome everybody that came along.
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia.
There we go. We're breaking free. Good, you're playing some Destiny 2. Ooh. Now, did you play Destiny 2 before it went free to play, or is this your first time jumping into it?
Who are you?
She killed people.
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Chiaki? Is that you?
See, everybody gets to see everybody they wanted to again.
I don't know.
We got to see Chiaki again. Fuyuhiko got to see Peko again.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared.
You've already played it before, eh, Angel? Alright, well. Oh, this part's sad. No! Yeah, I did too. I started trying to jump back into the free-to-play version now, and it confused me greatly because I was expecting to have to go through the campaigns again with new characters. So I'm sitting there going like, what?
Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think they're messed up? Telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. Tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear.
Oh, well,
what I
there we
lived
go.
for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right.
Your sacrifice won't be in vain.
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah. I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong
Sassing
this
us, I
whole
know.
time.
You want to see some more Chiaki Assassin? Now we'll be the ones being
Wrong?
having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be alright. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Think she loves us? I don't know.
Can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility too.
Oh
So
my.
you're saying I should choose for myself?
So which ending should we go for next? The despair or the hope?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
What?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
Well, there you go. You gotta just do it.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Of course, games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime, this isn't for the sake of anyone else.
That's right, like Nike.
You
Look at
have
that
to
swish
do
on the
this for
screen.
yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come on, I'll help out too.
Help?
How's she gonna help? Whoa. Hello.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the Academy I admired so much.
Like that. This is me? Really me?
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the Academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway.
Feel like it'll be this.
There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
Create the future. So uncool. It's totally uncool.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the Academy. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault, not mine. I can't choose the future.
But I can create it.
See, if you just do it,
Wait.
things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
Did that... Wait, what? It didn't get any...
I have no talent. I was even betrayed, but I don't want to disappear.
Was that too late?
I don't want to sacrifice. It's not like I'll be. There's no way we can. It's the future, not mine.
See, if you just do it, things will. You should even be able to create the future.
Break everything. Now shoot... Oh, and now shoot every statement. Oh, I see.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by
Lies.
the Academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear.
It's not breaking,
I'm
though.
not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault, not mine.
Yeah, this is the silencer right now.
See? If you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
Should I be breaking it with the Nihal?
I have
I have to break it, all of them? Oh. That's what you
I was even
mean.
betrayed by the Academy I admired so much.
Gotcha.
I don't want to disappear.
Gotcha.
I'm not Izuru Kamakura.
I thought you meant use the silencer to break all of them. Like, okay. It's not what I usually do with these kind of things, but...
Sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway.
I know it is cracked. Kind of
There's no way we can beat Junko.
terrible gun
Even
is
so,
this.
it's the Future Foundation's fault. Even so, not mine. Even so, I...
Look at her floating so nicely.
No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear. Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future, even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
Everything.
That reminds me. I forgot to say it again.
I love you. Can't lose hope. Awaken. Memories we made here disappear.
I will not even remember.
Waking up.
Everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
I want to see Becca one more time.
We're awakening.
Turn back into ultimate despair. We might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
Just be okay. Yeah,
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
can't interact
You
yet.
can't lose hope.
Store power. What?
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember. Everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair,
Got that Mega Man sound
tragedy will
effect
start
going
once
on.
again.
I want to see Becca one more time. If we turn back into ultimate
Oh
despair,
goodness. This takes a lot of storing.
we might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future
There's a
Foundation.
lot of power going into this bullet.
They're both hope and they're both despair.
Oh, you're right. Thank you.
A conclusion will never be
I thought it was
fucking
charging.
reached.
You can't lose hope. You can't lose hope.
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of the tragedy,
It worked
will
out.
start
I want to see Becca one more time. If we turn back into, we might be killed by the
This is your responsibility.
It's not my responsibility.
I thought that was actually a charging because it started looking different.
Conclusion will never
How dare they change how things work on me? I get so confused so easily.
It won't
Whoa.
just be hope. There will probably be a lot of despair, too. I don't know what kind of future awaits us.
Transformed.
But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
I've decided. I'm done running away. I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my
Super
own.
Saiyan Hajime!
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata!
Rebuttal! Oh, no. Future. Okay.
You despair because you yearn for hope. You yearn for hope because you despair. Let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your ears. Just shut the hell up! If you do that, this game is gonna continue. You don't want that. Just turn off the game.
Just turn off the game.
So,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
Oh, can I?
I'll never let anyone choose again.
Their fourth wall attacks weren't strong enough.
I don't want anything. You have no argument. There's no hope. Just give up already. A miracle won't happen. This crappy feeling. I don't want anything.
Jeez.
Vesever!
Fine, we'll just do this.
You have no argument. The future will make you suffer. Just give up already.
This is weird, because like on my screen, it's only in Danganronpa 2 has this ever happened with this one. Like, I was doing it fine in the first one, but I'm hitting them.
You have no argument. I don't want anything. You have no argument. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do
That's
anything.
wrong.
No, that's wrong.
I had that happen with DDR before. I had a dance pad, and because the type of screen it was on,
Is there a bug like this? All of a sudden.
Everyone,
it had a different
let's
input
shut
mode.
This game down.
Or delay based from what's on the screen.
But
Don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence, we'll...
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
Excuse me.
What are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else.
We just have to press these two buttons at the same time, correct? I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but I just saw it. When my body felt so heavy that I could not move, when I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea, it was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it. Like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light.
The ultimate hope.
The one who shined that light, it was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime? The future we are going to create from this moment on. It is also the future that everyone has created, right? Then, there is no way we can stop now.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision.
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out, but... I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If there's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
Man, this sure is getting annoying again. But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
And look at them all become happy and excited.
You all... Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible! That can't be hope! It's not even despair! What is this?
Hajime, everyone, thank you.
I'm not the one you should be thanking.
What? Should be thanking Chiaki. If it wasn't for her. I got lots of coins. Yay!
Well, let's get started.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right?
This is just the beginning, right?
First, we need to let this game world end.
And from that point on, we're the ones who are going to create.
That was weird. What was weird? Huh? Not one of me. How do you feel, Guitar? After all this time, it's not us that defeats Junko, it's Monami. Take that. Destroy. What a way out. What a way out.
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again. How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. That's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair.
Is just so hopeless.
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
Peace out! Zorp.
Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too.
You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
People can't change that easily, you know.
Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
A future.
I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
With your colorful personalities, There's no way I'd forget you guys
You
that
are my
easily.
heart will go on.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
So, this is the end, but it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? Doesn't change how scared I am. I can't help feeling scared. So scared. What?
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
Vippity vip. Zlop.
Me too. Thank you. I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget. I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere. 'Cause we're all friends after all.
Game over. Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. End. I got a new present! Giant cell phone! Oh boy. Would I like to save? Yes, please. And so, the incident is coming to an end, Duke. That's what they're saying right now, it's coming to an end. Jeez. You're saying it's not done? Well, this is disagreeing with you. The incident riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, with sheer irrationality, is about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most tragic event. Smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. An incident so small it doesn't even have a name. The world will never know what happened here. Not now, not in the distant future. As long as they remain here.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave any time.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Hey, Makoto. Is this really okay? You're the one who said, leave the questions to me. So I let you take the lead. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
I can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
No, the possibility isn't a problem.
Oh dang, look at them all dressed up. They all look like Byakuya now. What did he do? His influence was too strong. And look at those fancy black gloves of hers.
Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create
But
that future
MIB.
for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
The smallest possibility. You might as well call it a miracle.
Strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future. And maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable. Don't you think?
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Because you haven't grown up.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision. This time. However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Spoiler, she's going to give him the whole story.
Huh? Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished. We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
Really, if Junko's dead and the Despair Freaks are dead? Yeah.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so horrifying.
She talked about Toko.
Let's go. We must create our own futures too.
And so, the ordeal has ended. And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well.
I want to see all these remnants of despair
The
forms.
future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata.
Rantaru. He remembered that he's Hajime.
My future lies here.
Epilogue, the day before the future. So what's going to be on the TV? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, so I'm guessing the Ultimate Despair Girls is kind of, from what I read, it sounds like it's kind of bridging a gap between DR1 and 2, while, excuse me, while also adding more? Like, we're going to get some new characters in there that are going to be in the anime. Have fun? Yes, the last trial. Oh my gosh. The last trial was amazing. 2-5. Beautiful. Spoiler free explanation. Okay. You have more questions than before. What kind of questions? I thought it was kind of wrapping up a lot of stuff nicely. Like, it helped flush things out. Next 1 and 2 ties up some holes, world building. Okay. So this, the less you understand. All you need to know is there's big bad things happening and it's getting better slowly. Yes. That is the ultimate easy way of saying things without saying too much. Yes. You can replace the Celeste's waifu #1. Ooh, with the last moment. I see. So, Guitar, tell me your personal feelings. How did you feel that Usami was the one to take out Junko? Life outside Twitch? What? What? How dare you? How dare you? Ah, it's all good. Oh, you were able to catch yourself up pretty decently. Horrible. You just unlocked a visual novel called If. Oh, really? Okay. I can skip it. Oh. And a present Easter egg. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. Finished every chapter. Huzzah. Another present. Zombie strap. Just don't stream it. Yeah, no, I. Danganronpa. If. Oh, there it is. Sure, let's save.
Danganronpa.
Oh, so right here. You can read the light novel Danganronpa If, written by the amazing writer. I'm just looking at what it looks like. I'm sorry. Oh, interesting. All the peoples and stuff. Leon! Oh dear, now I'm intrigued.
Danganronpa.
Now I'm intrigued. Mukuru. Cool beans. But otherwise, yeah. Cool. Excellent. Well, I definitely look for... Oh, island mode. Oh, where Monokuma lost against Usami. I'm guessing this is the one where you could just go around and get the hope fragments with everyone. That's a... Yeah, it should be. Yeah, okay. Perfect. All right, well, that brings us to the end of Danganronpa 2. Thank you very much, everybody, for bearing with me throughout the entire thing. 17 streams. 17 streams to finish it. Whoo, dear. So, either way, I still really enjoyed it. So thank you once again, Cheese, for introducing me to this series, because I've been enjoying each of the games so far, and I'm liking the progression of things. Is curls on? If I could figure out how to do it with this new dashboard, my goodness. Oh my gosh, I can't do it. There's no switches! He is still online. I see him sitting there. But anyways, yes, Wednesday will be the next stream. Whoop, 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 whoop. Feel free to follow me on the Twitter, join my Discord, all that good stuff. We create our own futures. That could be funny. Why not? Oh no. What just happened? What just happened? This isn't what I chose! This isn't what I chose! Okay. Let's see if I can get this raid running properly with this crazy weird thing. Nope, those are running ads. Ah, raid channel. There we go. I found it. Found it. There's the countdown. Awesome. Alright. So I will catch you all later. Does she have to be dead? We'll probably see her again later. I guess. Oh, okay, good. It's not going to go automatically. You never know. You never know. She's sneaky that way. So we'll see you all Wednesday as we start the Ultimate Despair Girls. And we'll be starting at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Catch you then.